on. We will trudge along as best we can. If you'd like to join us, we'd love to have you. 216-578-1007. If you want to call live, 800-348-1007. Got a lot of calls over the long weekend on the after hours line, so we'll plow through some of those this afternoon. If you want to send a text, 35192 to do that. I saw that the Stars, we did a live show. Mary was still out of town. We did our first live show in 2 years on Friday. We were at the NBA crossover event that they had at Public Hall. We were downstairs, and I think we had fun.
I had a great time.
I don't know if the show was any good, but we definitely had fun doing it. So, it was. I think we had a lot of fun. But it was strange to be back out among people doing a broadcast. Although that was the perfect place to ease us back in, since nobody in that room knew who we were, and that is really that is the best way to do it.
One of our customers messaged me and said how close she was. Like, she was hanging out in that room by the Rock Hall stuff, which is right next to us, and somehow didn't notice us still. So that's...
Well, that's probably a lie, because we had a giant 8-foot table broadcast area, and we had video screens up with the show logo.
I don't know if
WMMS table skirts with the logo, and
that's what she was... she said she was right there. She was working the event, and she was hanging out down there having food, and somehow still missed that big setup that we had.
Well, she was crazy focused on her work then, I guess.
So.
Yeah. But Bill was, he was a social butterfly all weekend. He was running around. I saw the video you took of Michael Jordan walking out.
That was cool.
You were, they say the Stars came out for the All-Star game, and they neglected to include our own Bill Squire, which I take as a personal affront.
I was hard to find because I was so far away.
So you weren't sitting behind Lil Wayne and Bill Murray?
I mean, I was.
Yeah.
Just really far behind them.
Not right behind them. Adele was there because she's going out with Rich Paul. So, one of these days they're engaged from what I understand, which means...
I didn't know they were engaged.
Which means she's been a little cagey about it, but she's been wearing a big rock on her finger. So what that means is whatever we lose in Khloe Kardashian sightings, we'll gain, eventually, in Adele sightings when she and Rich Paul settle down in Cleveland, Ohio.
But LeBron, he may be from here, but he's in L.A., and he doesn't come back that often.
I'm just saying. People are looking for whatever they can with natives, right? Neither Tristan Thompson nor Khloe are from here, and she was always spotted.
Yeah, so Tristan was actively playing here.
Well, all I'm saying is... I'm trying to give the people of Cleveland some Adele hope, Poundcake, and you're trying to pull it out. You know how many Adele fans are in Cleveland?
A friend of mine waited on her.
At least 100.
A friend of mine waited on her and said that she was absolutely lovely.
This past weekend?
Yes. It was, I think, Sunday night.
Sure.
It's either Saturday or Sunday. She was saying that she was her waitress and that she was just like the most beautiful human being, was very sweet and approachable and fat tipper and all that kind of stuff.
I don't shame her in that way, please. She's no longer the sizable carriage that she once was. So, you mean her tip was fat?
Her tip was fat. Oh. Very good tip.
Calling her a fat tipper is very, very...
Like a cow tipper?
It's unseemly at the least.
It's crazy how many people were actually in town because they're doing that 75th anniversary thing. And so you had all these NBA legends. I saw Dikembe Mutombo. I saw Sean Kemp. Like, it was...
How did they manage to keep all that quiet?
They didn't. They were all over.
They're everywhere. Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yes, my Uber driver was like, Jesus Christ. Like, we were... I was like, I don't know if you want to go downtown. Like, you can just maneuver around.
Jesus Christ was your Uber driver?
Mm-hmm.
No. But, like, we could not...
We drove over Lake Erie.
We could not get down East 9th Street because it was just a parade of SUVs.
Right, I understand that. What I'm saying is, did people know that it seemed like a big surprise that Michael Jordan was at the Romo Fijo.
It was... Nobody knew for sure. Like, I didn't know for sure that he was going to be there, but...
That's what I'm saying. Like,
it was awesome when he walked out.
All those people had to be staying in hotels. Mm-hmm. How does word not get out? Back in the day we had... Huh?
NDAs.
This guy.
Word might have gotten out. I just wasn't looking...
Well, that's what I'm saying.
I wasn't doing research to try and be like, ooh, Michael Jordan's going to come out now. I'm going to,
No, but I
let
mean,
it be the moment.
I would think that a lot of those things wouldn't be allowed to be a surprise because they'd be all over social media. I work at this hotel and Michael Jordan's staying here and blah blah blah.
Michael Jordan's also a guy that might have flown in minutes before he was supposed to be there. Walked in, and
choppered in and choppered out.
Yeah,
I gotcha. That's probably more likely, right?
I mean, I'm sure he stuck around after, but I'm sure, like, for the surprise, he didn't get there until the last minute.
My understanding is that Michael Jordan has done pretty well for himself.
Yeah,
and
he's doing pretty good.
can afford private transportation.
Well, you act like he has his own shoe line or something.
No, not that well. But I mean, he can certainly afford to fly private.
I think he has like sweatbands or something.
Bill was at the Rising Stars game on Friday. Who are the Rising Stars?
So there's for Cleveland, it was Evan Mobley and Isaac Okoro. But there's some guys that I think you're going to really enjoy because when it comes to sports, for Alan,
I'm only in it for the names.
He's in it for the name.
Yeah, you sent me one of them.
I
Boy,
sent you
these
one.
names are great.
So the name that I sent you was Precious Achua. Which is a great name. And then
That sounds like a Billy Madison character. It's a precious Achua.
Conditional is better.
Precious is Achua.
Right.
Then there is Scoot Henderson.
Yeah.
Hey.
I like a Scoot.
Do we recall who he plays for?
He plays for the G League Ignite team.
Okay.
So he's not even in the NBA yet, but he's one of the better players. He's only 18. Wow. So he wasn't even born when LeBron started playing basketball professionally.
February 3rd, 2004, he was born. Holy cow. All right.
Yeah. So he's then you have Bones Highland, which I like that one.
With a Z?
No Z. That would be
no
great.
Z in Highland, Mary.
Oh, sorry.
Hyland.
And then Marjan, MAR, and then it's spelled this way, capital JON. So the Jean is spelled all capitals.
Marjan Beauchamp?
Jon
Beauchamp,
is all capital.
Yes.
Not just the capital J.
Right.
Wow.
This JON is all capital.
This shows just the capital J, but I would
the way
rather,
they had it on the screen was
I would
that
rather
way.
have it all caps with the JON.
And then there's like the Jason too. What was that guy's name? Because I forgot to write that one down. Something Bates.
Marjan Beauchamp played
Jason
college.
Bates?
No.
Who's Jason Bates?
Wait.
Jason
the way yeah.
Who's Jason?
Marjan Beauchamp played college ball for the Yakima Valley Yaks. There you go.
Is that in Los Angeles?
Well, Yakima, Washington.
Oh, Washington.
Yeah. And so, who was the last one you had?
I gotta find it again.
Okay. But the one Precious Achua, I like.
Yeah, that one's the best. That's
Nigerian. It's for the Raptors.
I mean, there's also like Josh Giddey, which is okay. Like, it's just kind of a silly name. Giddey's a weird name, but where's this guy? He had a really great play.
Precious Achua has siblings. He's got God's Gift is a brother, I think. God apostrophe S Gift. God's Gift is the full name.
Skift.
God's Will, and then another sibling named Peace, another sibling named Promise, and another sibling named Grace. So he got off light with Precious.
Yeah.
Those are great names. I'm God's Gift. This is God's Will. You got to carry that around your whole life. Jesus. God's Gift.
The other one is just the way it's spelled, Jay Sean Tate. I like Jay Sean because it's JAE apostrophe and then a capital S EAN.
Jay Sean Tate.
Jay Sean.
Yeah.
You know what's funny,
He's
though?
from Toledo.
Is that if that guy, when he's dating, he's like, oh, you think you're God's gift to women? He's like, literally, yes.
It's on my ID. It's on my ID.
Yeah, so. All right, let me take a quick break here. If you want to text for anything, 35192 to get me there. AlanCoxShow.com if you want the video. And you can listen anywhere you are on the iHeartRadio app.